Welcome to the Silas and Bruno Ball Talk podcast. I'm Silas. This is Bruno. Today we're just going to be going over our top 10 NBA players of all time. I'll start off with my honorable mentions. I got Wilt Chamberlain, Kevin Durant, Nikola Jokic, and Hakeem Olajuwon. You might be thinking, well, I don't got Wilt in the top 10. I don't think he was that good of a player for his era. Like, he did average 50 and all, but, like, he didn't do much winning. Like, he could barely beat Bill Russell. All right. You got...
For my part, the honorable mention is Kareem, Tim Duncan, Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic, and Jason Williams, known to like white chocolate. And now you want to say why is Kareem out of the top 10? And my answer is like because I like more the gameplay players and the next 10 players. And maybe it's a bad option, but this is my top.
Alright, that's a decent reason. Alright. For my number 10, I got Steph Curry. Like, don't get me wrong, Steph is a great player, and like I think he is one of the top players right now. But like, he only has one Finals MVP. Like, he does have a whole lot of attributes and all that. Like, he's the greatest. He's the greatest shooter. But like, because of his one Finals MVP, I know he might deserve a little more. But like, I wasn't there to watch all that stuff, so I only see the stats. I see he only has one Finals MVP. That doesn't scream higher than top 10.
Yeah, I see. My top 10 is KD. Is basically because I don't know. It's for his unprecedented scoring efficiency, basically, and then for all the playmakings and all the big game. He won two NBA titles, two Finals MVP, and one regular season MVP. So yeah, it's pretty good stats, and
I can see why you got top 10 at number 10. Like, he does like. I was thinking about KD number 10, but like, reason why I don't got him 10 is because like he kind of got. He's only been on super team. Like, he hasn't been like on like a team below 500. So like in order to be like a good player, you have to like at least like some like low level of play. That's just my opinion.
I can put. Maybe I should change KD for Kareem, but yeah, I like more Kevin Durant.
Alright, moving on to number 9. At number 9, I got Kobe, and like Kobe, like this is probably my hottest take in the whole list. Kobe at 9. Like 5, he has a really good resume. Don't get me wrong. One of the greatest scorers, but his efficiency overall is like one of the worst if you like counting goals, because like he only shot 40% in his whole career. Like 40% is decent, but if you want to be like higher than 9, you gotta shoot at least a little bit over 45. That's just my opinion. And like 3 of his 5 rings he has won, who kind of got carried by Shaq. So yeah, that's my number 9 for Kobe.
Who won? For me, your top 10, it's more high. But yeah, if this is your answer, cool. My top 9 is basically for his revolutionary 3-point shooting, and for multiple championship, 2 MVPs, and he transformed the basketball to popularizing the deep shoot, making the best shooter ever and a top tier offensive force. But yeah, maybe I can say he's the best shooter. But I don't know if you agree with me.
A shooter, but I think you got to, in my opinion, I think you got to do a little more than just be the best shooter to go a little higher on my list. That's you? I think you got to have a variety of things rather than just shooting. Steph is a great offensive player, in my opinion, but you got to do a little more than just shooting. And he has accomplished a whole lot of things, most 3-pointers ever. Really efficient 3-point shooting, and it only took him. It took him half his five less years than Bray had to accomplish the most amount of threes. So I don't agree. I don't disagree with Steph and I, but that's your opinion. Moving on to number 8, I got number 8, I got Bill Russell. Now, Bill Russell's kind of interesting because he played in the 1960s, so I value high level basketball, so all the 60s players I have really low. But if you have 11 championships, the most championships in NBA history, it's kind of hard to put him lower than 8. So I don't know much about the guy, but I just know that he has 11 championships. Some other stats to include with 11 championships. He has over 20,000 rebounds, and he only played 14 seasons. So that's really good rebounding numbers. He was one of the best players in his era, actually the best player in his era, in my opinion. And if there was Defensive Player of the Year, he would obviously win it every year, but they didn't have that back then. Yeah.
Well, in my top 8 is Will Chamberlain, and basically is because to his superhuman stats, reaching records, for 100-point game in just one game, 100 points. So yeah, it's pretty good. Well, is just this player that reached 100 points in one game, and yeah, I like his skills.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Cool.
I have seen some information where Wilt's 100-point game is fake, and it is your opinion, but in my opinion, I think Wilt's 100-point game is fake. So if you add that 100-point, because there was no recording of the thing, and the stat sheet didn't line up with the voice recording of the film or of the radio. Yeah, putting Will at 8, I can see why, but I think most of his stats are fake, and he only had a few championships, and in a very weak era where there was less than 10 teams. Yeah. Moving on to number 7, I got Larry Bird. Now, Larry Bird is I was gonna put him way higher, but comparing him to these other players, I think number 7 is a good spot for him. I got Larry Bird here because I think he's the second best player of the 80s. Second best player of the 80s, and he has the greatest 3-year stretch in NBA history. 3 MVPs in a row, that's only been done by a few people, and the only people to do that was people back in the 60s and stuff. So, and I think if there's anyone comparing him to the greatest shooter besides Steph, it'd be Larry Bird would be comparing is as good as a shooter as Steph. If he were to play in today's era, he'd have almost the same amount of threes as Steph. Yeah, and he has 3 championships, 3 MVPs, 2 Finals MVPs. Those are pretty great numbers, and 12 All-Star selections in only 13 seasons. So he made the All-Star game every season he played except for one. Yeah. What you got for number 7?
Well, my number 7 is Pau Gasol. Well, I know you want to say what this guy doing
Yes,
right now.
that is what I'm saying right now. What is this guy doing
just
right here?
Well, is because he can do all, like score, rebound, and beat your game. And well, too, because he's Spanish,
so
you know.
Bias there?
Yeah.
Because he's Spanish? Okay, I see.
Yeah. Well, he was a key contributor for the Angeles Lakers in 2009 and 2010. In 2002, he won the Rookie of the Year with NBA All-Star and 4 All-NBA. Yeah, that's Pau Gasol. And for me, he's a good player.
Okay, like, don't get me wrong, Pau Gasol's a good player, but, like, why don't you have him switch with someone like Kareem? Like, that's my only question.
Yeah, but that I'm Spanish and I want to.
You just want to put one Spanish player there?
Yeah, I think it's.
Why didn't you put him at 10 then?
Is this one? Just it. Okay. I don't know, bro.
That's an interesting number 7. Moving on to number 6 for me. I got Tim Duncan. Now, yeah, I think Tim Duncan's a great player. Like, he's very underrated. A lot, like, Bruno doesn't even have him on his list, but you don't really know Tim Duncan. So, like, I'm gonna say some of his stats, but like just his resume alone, I think gets him a number 6 spot. He's a 5-time NBA champion, 3-time Finals MVP, 15-time All-Star. He's a 2-time MVP, Rookie of the Year, 2-time scoring champ, and I think he's like a top 5 best defender of all time. He's won like he's won a Defensive Player of the Year. And I think another reason is that like his longevity is like really good. So he played in 19 seasons with all the Spurs. So, and he was also loyal. So he's probably like one of my highest loyal players up here.
Cool. Well, I don't know if you will agree with me, but in my top 6, I put Shaquille O'Neal. Is because basically for his unparalleled physical dominance, and yeah, with massive size, and with surprising agility, and well, he scored 23.7 points, 10.9 rebounds, 2.3 blocks, 58.2% field goal percentage. I think this is a good stats. Total points in all his career is like 28,000.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, those are some pretty good years. Like, I mean, I have Shaq a little higher than you, so. But I'm just wondering why you have Shaq and Pau Gasol, but we already went over the Pau Gasol thing, so. Yeah, I can see. Shaq's number 6 for Shaq is a pretty good spot. All right, now we're going into our top 5. I have Shaq at number 5, so like one more higher than you. I think the reason, like, I think a point that you mentioned, like, pretty much everything about Shaq, but you didn't mention one thing that wasn't a feat that you didn't mention about Shaq is he's one of the only players to get a 3-peat. So like it's him, Jordan, and Bill Russell, and those are and Kobe, but those are like the only guys to get a 3-peat. So Like, I think the 3P is like a very, like, if you have a team, you're a dominant player. That's like where I go. So I think I go team first rather than like player first. So yeah, and obviously he's like the most dominant player in the NBA in his prime. So yeah, no one's guarding prime yet.
Well, cool. My top 5 is Magic Johnson. For his evolutionary showtime style. Yeah. Incredible court vision. And winning. Like he earned 5 earrings, 3 MVPs, and leading the Lakers to dominance. To passing the record of 11.2 averages and versatility. So yeah, he's pretty good. Well, he was pretty good, and yeah, he won 5 NBA titles with the Lakers, 3 NBA MVPs, and 3 NBA and Finals MVPs too. He was in 9 first team selections and 12 All-Star appearances. So yeah, well, he has records, NBA record for playoffs, assists, and triple doubles. So yeah, cool.
Like, personally, I got Magic a little higher. Like, but putting him on at 5 is definitely no disrespect. Moving on to number 4. This is where I think Bruno should put Kareem, but he put Pau Gasol instead. I got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Like I said, like I think he was in a really weak era because like when he was playing with like the Lakers and all that stuff, he was like he was over 30 and stuff like that. But like so like the time when he was like with the Lakers and he didn't have Magic Johnson, he couldn't win the championship. And like when he won his championship with Oscar Robertson, he only won 1 championship with him, and as soon as Oscar Robertson left, he didn't win another. So I think the only reason why I got Kareem here is because of the 6 MVPs. So, and like a crazy stat is like he probably would have been like all-time blocker leader, but like back then they didn't count a whole lot of blocks until I don't know the exact year, but it was like in the middle of the season. So he has 3,000 blocks, which is like top. I think it's top 5 for sure, but he would easily be number 1 if they counted blocks. So yeah, that's Kareem for me.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty agree with you, but well, I said you before, and yeah, I don't want to put too high.
Yeah, but at least put him on the list. That would be good.
Yeah.
Don't disrespect Kareem like that.
Well, top 4 is
what? How do you have LeBron at 4?
Bro, for me, the next ones are more.
There's like one player.
More.
I can name like better. Okay, you know what? Fine. Let me just hear you. Why you have him at 4?
Okay, basically.
Wait, hold on. Wait, so
consistent.
So you have 3 players, and one of them is not Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. No, or Stephen Curry.
No.
Okay,
bro, Curry.
Just go back to the list,
like,
okay? I just want to hear this.
Okay. Well, in my top 4 is LeBron James. Basically for his versatility in all occasions, scoring, passing, rebounding. Yeah, for the statical dominance too. With 4,000 4,000 points or more. Yeah, really good. And he scored more than 25 points at age 40. So,
I mean,
he's good.
yeah.
But
Who's
Hans
better?
is better. Like, the
Okay,
are
alright.
better.
You know, I'll just wait until you hear the rest of your list. Alright. Moving on to top three. Number three, I got Magic Johnson. So you had Magic at 5. I have my 3. The reason why I have him at 3 is because like he won the rivalry against Larry Bird, and like it was his Lakers rather than Kareem's Lakers. So like even though he only won like 3 Finals MVPs out of those 5 championships, like Kareem only won 1 Finals MVP. So like you can't just say Kareem carried all that or like his whole team carried that. Like he won 3 Finals MVPs for a reason, and he's the only rookie to win Finals MVP. Like there's no other crazy stat like that, and I don't think that will ever happen. So crazy about him is he's the playoff leading. He leads the assists in playoff assists. So like, and his career was cut short due to his HIV that he had in the middle of his season. So like, even though his career got cut short, he's still the leader of assists in playoffs. That's why I got him at number 3.
Well, good choice. For me, my top 3 is Larry Bird.
Wait, just pause. You have Larry Bird over LeBron James?
Bro! Yeah, he's better.
Yeah, that's gotta be. You know, you just keep going. All right. That's probably why I've been coughing all day. I'm sticking your list.
Okay. Basically for all-around skills, scoring, and passing, and basketball IQ too. On clutch performances and incredible consistency, of course. He won 3 consecutive MVPs. 1984, 1985, and 1986. Then 3 championships in 1981, 1994, and 1986. 2 finals MVPs in 1984 and 1986. 12 time selection in All Stars.
Like I guess the reason is like because like you find that like that where it's like 12 All-Star games, All-Star appearances in only 13 seasons. Is that a reason why you got him?
And well, it's still for I like it how
you just really
played, so yeah.
Okay, I mean I can't say I agree with that, but all right, it's your opinion. Moving on to number 2, I got Michael Jordan. Like this is besides the Kobe one, I think the Michael Jordan one is also pretty controversial. What do you mean why?
Bro, what?
You know, I'll tell you later. Okay. Michael Jordan is a great basketball player, and like he's great. But I'll tell you this crazy stat. Okay. In the 1994 season, or I can't remember what season it was, but whatever season Jordan played and won a championship, the team was 55 or they got 55 wins. Okay. The season he left to go retire to play baseball, the team got 53 wins. So the team, even without Jordan, was still winning. If you have all that and like even like if you had that team of the Bulls like with Scottie Pippen and Dennis Rodman and like the rest of the guys, I think they still would have won a few championships even without Jordan.
But for me, he's still a goat.
Who you got at number 2?
My number 2 is Kobe. Basically for his legendary work ethic, Mamba mentality, mastery of skills, handling And yeah, this guy is, for me, must.
Like I'm just wondering, like, are you basing this like off how you like their play style, or like off how actually good?
Bro. Yeah, but well, he was like 33,600 career points. 81 point game in just one match, and multiple plus 50 point games. So yeah, this guy was a good scoring, and yeah, good.
Okay, all right. So I'm moving on to my number one, and obviously you probably know who it is. I got LeBron James at number one. I think he's the best basketball player of all time because of how crazy he is at still 41 years old, playing in arguably the hardest competition, like the hardest era of basketball of all time. Like players are just keep getting better and better, and LeBron is like still 41 and still playing at that level of basketball as like an old guy. And like I thought it was crazy. But like prior to like his other stuff, he's the only player to win 3 Finals MVPs with 3 different teams as the Lakers, the Heat, and the Cavs. And like again with that Jordan stat, like when LeBron was on the team, they won 63 games. When he left to go to play with Miami, they only won 18 games. So that team that with the Cavs and stuff, like the team couldn't play.
Well, I don't know if you know. I think so, but do you know that he was almost lost his score? So 10 point game.
What? Oh yeah, but like I'm gonna be honest. Who actually like he did lose his 10-point game streak, but like I'm gonna be honest. Who really cares about that stat? I don't think that's a very important stat. But like he leads the NBA in all like of all time. He is the leader in 20-point games, 30-point games, 10-point games. He's the all-time point scorer. He's like top 5 in assists. Like top 20 or maybe top 15 rebounds. I don't know where he ranks rebounds, but like I know like out of doing, and I think he's also like he's top 5 in triple doubles. So like when you combine all those stats, that like because like Jordan was just a scorer, LeBron is everything. Like he can do it all, you know. So like he's the real definition of
yeah. Well, now he's too old, and well, I think that he have to think to retire.
Yeah, I mean maybe he should retire, but I don't know. I'm just saying like throughout his whole other career, he was the best. Right.
His son is good too, and yeah, he's improving and try to reach to his father's he's starting, so yeah. Good.
Yeah. Okay. Who you got?
And my number one is MJ, Michael Jordan.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's obviously. If you didn't have MJ on your list, I don't know. I thought it was gonna be like another Spanish guy.
Well, I don't know how to describe him. Just for me, he's the goat.
Okay. Like obviously I know why like six championships, 6 MVPs or 5 MVPs. So
he's the goat.
I don't know. Yeah, but like I know what you're trying to say, but like a lot of his stats are like inflated.
Yeah, well, I don't have any more to say. Just he's the goat. That's it.
He's the goat. That's it. Okay. No. All right. So that concludes this episode. We'll see you back.
Thank you.